Hi guys, welcome back. I guess what kind of sparked me to make this video, this update on Gypsy Rose, is that I realized a couple of videos came out saying that Adaptive Kate Marie, the lady I talked about in my last video, actually deleted her TikTok, or it's been deleted. And that is really sad, really heartbreaking. I hope that she didn't take it down because of Gypsy, or that it wasn't taken down because of Gypsy. It's just not fair, and I really feel like her story was genuine and it deserves to be heard. So Kate, if you took it down yourself, I think that you should be strong and continue telling your story. I know it's hard, and maybe being in such a spotlight wasn't what you anticipated, but that's what you really need. And I feel like you should push through that and gain your supporters because you deserve it. I know that's just coming from little old me, but I see you. I believe in you. And I just really hope that you didn't delete it yourself because you were overwhelmed, because you shouldn't. You should just keep pushing through. So, next up, I want to talk about the trailer that Lifetime released, Life After Lockup with Gypsy Rose, whatever the hell it's called. I'm just going to react to it here. I pulled it up. I've seen a couple clips out there, but I haven't watched the whole thing. So I'm going to do that now and react.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
I just think that I would be happier somewhere else.
Well, don't call Ken. You're probably already talking to him anyway.
You know, that right there is so toxic. And I would have said the same thing Ryan said. And that tells me right there that Ken has been kind of in there, involved all along. And that's horrible. That really makes me sad for Ryan. And then Gypsy's reaction, first off, she asks Ryan if he's happy. That's a telltale sign that she's not happy. She wants to get his opinion on things to make herself feel better, because he came out and said, "Oh yeah, I'm happy." And then she was like, "Oh shit. Well, I'm not." So that's why Ryan had that response, because he knew what was on Gypsy's mind, really. And then her pathetic cry after he tells her that just tells me, well, she's thinking, yeah, Ryan, you're right. Let me shed some tears to make myself seem like I'm the victim in all of this again. How pathetic.
I don't want to go through my whole life being the girl that murdered her mother. You know my story. All right, now let's see what I do with my life. I have my freedom now. It's new to me.
Captain Gypsy Rose!
Never had a puppy before. I don't know how to cook.
It's so bad.
I'm terrified!
I'm just going to stop it right there. What stood out to me is that she said, now let's see what I'm going to do with my life. She had different paths to choose, I feel like, kind of having a fresh start out of prison. And I just feel like she went down this crazy path trying to be this celebrity, even though she claims she's not trying to be, in the spotlight. But that's what she has chosen. She hasn't been an advocate. She hasn't donated to any good causes. She just hasn't done really any good. So what are you doing with your life, Gypsy?
Hadn't had a sex life to speak of.
Ryan, the tea is fire.
We consummated our marriage. Am I at risk for dangerous people? I've been getting death threats.
We're being followed. Call the police.
My biggest fear is going back to prison. There are so many people just waiting to get me in trouble.
You do not have permission.
What if they're gonna send me back? I had a nightmare about my mom. I don't want to be.
All the crying, all of the playing the victim, woe is me. dangerous people. She is the dangerous person. This is like, is this comedy? Like, what is this? Sorry. And then just her, it just seems like she's always acting. She never seems genuine. In every scene, she's acting. And I get, it's a show. They're going to show like the most dramatic parts and edit it how they want to. But you just can tell that she is so fake.
I had a nightmare about my mom. I don't want to be the old Gypsy.
What would you change about your nose?
The bump. I am kind of rushing into things and wanting to do everything all at once.
She's 30 years old. She's making 17, 18-year-old person type decisions.
We had sex. It wasn't protected.
Are you pregnant?
Ken checked in.
What?
If something happens with Gypsy and Ken, it's going to be your fault.
He's trying to weasel his way back in because
Okay, real quick. So this is when Ken comes up, and on that phone call, when she says Ken checked in, I can so tell that that is a fake, like, what? Like, you're playing it off. We've all done that. We've all been there, like, telling, like, a little lie or whatever, a little fib. What? Like, you're in disbelief? That was so fake. And then Rod saying that it would be all of Christy's fault if anything happens with Ken tells me that the stepmom, Christy, is the one that kind of pushed for this relationship between Gypsy and Ken to rekindle. So I guess that was the truth all along. Let's see here.
he's trying to weasel his way back in because now Gypsy's out of prison.
I've never been on camera before talking about anything like this.
Who was that? You text him.
I don't care.
Delete it then.
I don't want to be controlled. You're mad at me because I confided in someone.
I need to have faith that she will always come back.
I'm gonna want a divorce.
Wow. So first of all, I just want to say, like, Lifetime really used and abused Ryan from what I'm seeing. And Gypsy is just a cheater. That's what she is. And I cannot stand cheating. And sometimes I feel like that emotional cheating is the worst. She said, "You're mad at me because I confided in somebody." You're not supposed to confide in somebody, especially an ex fiance. It's so messed up. And then the fact that she can't even fess up to the fact that this is what went down and that she cheated. She can't admit the fact that she's a murderer, and she can't admit the fact that she's a liar. She can't admit the fact that she is a cheater. To top it all off, she's just overall not a good person. And now with the whole Kate thing, we see that she is also a bully. What a terrible person. And people will come on here and comment, "Oh, she's a victim. She's a victim." Yeah, she was a victim. But she is also just not a good person. She learned these behaviors, and she is out there for nobody else but herself. And if you see it any other way, I feel like you just haven't opened your eyes yet, to be honest. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be tuning into this Lifetime show, or if you're going to be like boycotting Lifetime because of all of this. Also, I saw that she made an appearance on the Kardashians, which doesn't really surprise me because I feel like the Kardashians are desperate. And I mean, so is she. So, the saying, birds of a feather flock together. Just two peas in a pod over there, trying to, work on prison reform. Gypsy will just keep on going out of her way to avoid any type of personal responsibility. And she hates criticism, but she just loves the spotlight. She can't get enough of it, which takes me to this point where she came out again with another announcement that she will be living a more quiet life off from social media, kind of keeping certain things private, So let's go ahead and watch that right here.
So I wanted to make a quick video because I wanted to thank everyone for their continued love and support that I've seen in my comments, that I've seen in my DMs. It really means the world to me that everyone's just been so nice and loving and accepting. So thank you for cheering me on and being the best cheerleaders out there. I will be taking a little bit of a step back from social media, just to prioritize my family, prioritize my relationship with Ken, and just save a little bit of those special moments for family and just keep it a little bit more personal. I will be posting some promotional videos for my new documentary, Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, airing on Lifetime on June 3rd. It's going to be a great documentary. It's a really great deep dive into what my life has been like these last 5 months. So I think a lot of people are going to be interested in it. A lot of people are going to definitely tune in because some things get a little juicy. But you'll all see it play out on our new show, so I'm excited to watch it myself. Again, this is just a personal choice that I'm prioritizing my own mental health, my family. I don't think there's anything wrong with having occasional check-ins with yourself that, hey, if you need to pull back a little bit, that's okay. If you want to take a step forward a little bit, that's okay. But knowing when to do so is probably the healthiest option. That's when you really know yourself. So thank you to everyone for their love and support, and stay tuned for more.
First of all, how are you going to say that you prioritize family when you murdered your mother? That's not true. You don't care about family. And you're doing this because things just get to be too much. Like I said, you can't handle the criticism. So when things get to be too much, Gypsy gets on and says, oh, I'm going to take a little break and slow it down here on social media. And not to mention, your comments on everything pretty much are turned off because you cannot handle it. But you want the money so badly. You want to keep the attention on you as long as you're the victim. And that's just how it works. And if it doesn't go in your favor, you get upset and throw a fit. And then you say, well, I'm getting off social media for a little while. Boo hoo hoo. I am just so sick of the whole Gypsy Rose thing. I'm sure a lot of people are, but I feel like it has to be covered. And the more people that speak on it, the more eyes can be opened to the truth. Okay, and lastly, I just want to share that Ryan Anderson showed us his refrigerator, which is kind of like the cherry on top of this whole thing, because, you know, I hope that he keeps doing this to show us the truth that we already know, but let's just give it a watch really quick. It made me laugh.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan, rocking Alex Bregman jersey today. Go Astros, LSU boy. But anyway, I've got a lot of comments. Show us your fridge. Show us your fridge for obvious reasons. But anyway, I don't even know what a food hoarder is, guys. That's ridiculous. I mean, I don't have food hiding under beds or anything like that. I do have a gastric sleeve, so that means the doctor removed 30% of my stomach. So when I go out to eat, I can't eat a lot, so I do get to-go plates. So that might have drove Gypsy crazy. But just is what it is, guys. I don't like wasting things, and I just can't eat a lot. But anyway, here we go. Now, I need to warn you, this fridge is bad, okay? Just be prepared. Oh my God, the humanity. There's stuff everywhere. Oh God, what am I gonna do? Look, Pixie in the refrigerator, licking barbecue sauce. That's crazy. Pixie, get out of there. Anyway, guys, look, you notice there's some Tupperwares. Nothing in there is over a week old. There is a sandwich right there. There's birthday cake for my stepbrother's birthday yesterday, and then there's a salad in the background. Nothing crazy, guys. There's my Dr. Pepper. In the drawers, there's drinks, things like that. Freezer, look, I got some frozen stuff, some ice cream. Look, breakfast, I got biscuits, breakfast Hot Pockets. Guys, nothing crazy. I mean, come on, what's a food hoarder? I don't even know what that is. Anyway, I just want to say, guys, there you go. There's a view of my fridge. I hope it wasn't too crazy and stuff everywhere. I'm sorry for the mess. Anyway, guys, happy Memorial Day. Bye.
Oh, the suspense in there, that really had me. His fridge looks normal. Looks like a normal fridge. Honestly, it's probably cleaner than mine. And if he was a true hoarder, he wouldn't have cleaned it out to be looking like that. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people said, well, he probably just cleaned it out before he made the video. I highly doubt that. He explained that he has a gastric sleeve, so he has to eat less now. And so sometimes he takes to-go boxes or saves things for later, and there's nothing wrong with that. He just told us that nothing in that fridge is over a week old. And I can tell you there's a lot of people with things in their fridge that are way over a week old. And, you know, there's a lot of fridges that are like filled to the max. I would not call that food hoarding. I think TMZ really outdid themselves with that article. It was really played up, and that was just wrong to make somebody look bad and to disrespect somebody like that. But I do love that he made a video and shared his refrigerator with us. And I'm hoping that he kind of shares more because he deserves to. He deserves to have a voice and to let the truth be known. So I'm definitely here for that. I think that's going to be it for this video. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. But I'm really hoping that Kate gets back on social media if that's what she wishes to do, and she continues to be an advocate, share her story, because I think that is so important. And to have that ripped away from someone who seems so genuine, that's just wrong. It's wrong. So like I said, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. I would love to have you stay. As always, share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.